name is Cress. I'm a tattoo artist. I own Poison Pen Tattoo. I do a lot of illustration, like comic book work, anime. I like doing colors, so those kind of fall in line with that. I also do black and gray work, but mostly illustration. I like little details. I get to do art for a living. That's fantastic. It's hard to find something that you love that you can make money doing. But you have to also be willing to put the work in for it. Finding that nice happy balance between, what you enjoy doing and then making money doing it it's a task, but it can be done. I traded some artwork for my first tattoo. I couldn't afford a tattoo, but I wanted one. I traded my artwork and the guy done the tattoo for me, and then he offered me an apprenticeship. I'd say in the early 90s, 92, 93, somewhere in there. Did my apprenticeship, worked for a short time and then took a few years hiatus. I did engineering for 16 years, so I had a day job to do this, and eventually you just want to get out of the race with those people and do it for yourself. I had an opportunity to come back into it, so I did, and that was probably, I'd say about 10 years now. I just wanted to not have another boss, outside of my clients. Provide an environment that was different than your standard shops. And get away from street shops, become more private. Take my friends with me. See if I can do it. One more challenge. So far it's worked out pretty good. I guess I got really good artists that stay here with me, and I think everybody's pretty happy. They like coming to work at least. So I say as an owner and stuff that's a positive when your people like coming to work. It gives us a place to go and be with like-minded people and surround ourselves in a community. The tattooing industry is a community. There's a lot of us. I'm never down about coming to work. I don't mind being here. It's always constant progression. You got to get better. Even going home isn't you don't go home, you don't leave work that way. You go home and you draw. You work on your next pattern and your next design and the next sleeve. And like I say, you're always doing it. So there's never really a day off, but you enjoy it. Clientele, getting their artwork correct or giving them more than they want, that can be an issue, it's not a horrible issue, but making sure that you get all of their ideas in and try and give them exactly what they want, or like I said, more than what they ask for is usually a difficult task. It takes a whole lot to get past that, this is permanent. What I'm doing to somebody can't go away, so if I mess it up, I mess up forever. You'd have to wear that mark for the rest of your life. If it was wrong, it's wrong. You can cover them or fix them, but the stigma you get from messing people up can be detrimental. It hurt your chances as an artist. It takes a whole lot to get past that. And you still have it sometimes today. I don't want somebody leaving hating their artwork, and feeling like they didn't get the best that they should have gotten or more than they should have gotten. So we pay a lot of attention to it. So and I think that would always make you a good artist, as long as you pay attention to what you're doing and think about your client foremost. The people who come in, we have a lot of return clientele. So that's a show that it's a positive effect on their lives. Tattooing still has that stigma, and people don't think of it as a true job, as a career path or something like that. We still have that stigma. It's oh, you're a tattoo artist. Not oh, you're an artist. You always get the first part, so they don't really look at it the same way. But for our clients and the people that we bring in, it gives them a chance to kind of talk about their problems and vent to somebody else. So we listen to a lot of people talk. It's a good therapy. It says a lot about the artist as well. That we make you feel comfortable enough to open up, even while you're being tortured. Tattooing can make you, that gives you a route to express yourself. So a lot of people like use that to kind of show who they are. We give them the means to do that. So when you see people walking out smiling and stuff with their tattoos, it has to be a positive impact.